Your dumb face. How long did it take you to figure that out?
A while?
Yeah,
like an
2
hour.
hours.
Okay, come on, let's do this. Welcome to Archie and Max.
Archie and Max.
So Archie and Max are pseudonyms. They are not our real names. I chose Archie because two of my mates have just had a baby called Archie. So
Just want to slander the
yeah,
kid.
that kid's done. That name's done. Max?
Chose Max because it's my porn star name. Max Granger.
Yeah.
Look me up, YouPorn, YouJizz, all the prime porn channels. I'm on there. I'm the guy with the Southern Cross tattoo, but generally you can only see my balls slapping. It's my preferred angle.
Never shows his face, which is good.
Yeah,
which is good.
people identify me by my balls.
We're also recording at Max's place is directly outside a train station, so if you do hear
Bells,
fights?
fights.
Yeah, fights.
Yeah.
There's some protective services officers screaming.
Yeah. And it's like a fucking sauna in here. I'm so
warm.
hot.
And Max doesn't have aircon, so...
Well, yeah. I've got a floor fan, so you could say I'm doing pretty well.
Pretty damn well.
Which we can't put on.
Until they cut the electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're super
I can't
broke.
turn that on and the recording equipment because it just shorts the house's electrical circuits. So...
Yeah,
Fuck.
we're gonna have to do that again. Oh, god damn it. We could put a beep over that. If ever you hear a beep, we tried to beep out where one of us said each other's real names, but there's no beep noise, so it might be
Just a piano
it
key.
might be a piano or a saxophone.
Just a G.
over the top. Yeah, so what are we going to talk about? Something that I want to talk about. Well, I doctored my grades to get into my previous job.
Really?
Yeah. They don't check.
But what do you mean you doctored them? You falsified the record.
Again, this is Archie and Max, not our real names. We can say, we speak open and honestly. Yeah, 100%. Changed a couple of P's to D's. And
Use Photoshop.
not Photoshop, but just like some sort of editing tool. I changed like 2 grades.
I was too busy, like, at uni,
Smoking weed.
smoking bongs and drinking.
Doing mushrooms.
Yeah, and doing mushrooms to
Yeah.
worry about my grades.
Yeah, same.
But surely that makes you a more well-rounded individual.
Yeah, this is the sole component
Yeah,
of the podcast.
exactly.
It does. It makes you a broader thinker.
Take mushrooms, I think, is
Really the
what we're
message
getting at. Yeah.
throughout this podcast.
So if you grow mushrooms or you have access to mushrooms, send them in.
Send them in.
Archie and Max. We'll test them. We'll road test them. That
Yeah.
would be
I've never taken mushrooms.
really.
Never.
You should.
I just haven't been around those people. You're the first kind of guy.
Wow.
Well, definitely
easy,
not, yeah.
Easy. I haven't taken them for a long time. I did take them with my ex-girlfriend and her family.
Oh yeah, this
And
is
her
such a good
entire
story.
family, including her mum. Who, not by the end of it, by the 20 minutes in, was floating naked in a pool. And her brother was licking door frames.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah. Full on.
So as exciting as that sounds, I don't really want my mother-in-law to be naked in the pool with me.
No, well, yeah.
Were you in the pool?
No, he does. No, I wasn't, thank God.
And what was her?
I was inside my bedroom because I couldn't.
Glad you said bedroom.
I couldn't figure out how to get outside. I want to talk about the bulge underneath your shirt, and I ain't talking about yo titties. You're carrying a little bit of holiday weight. Let's just put it that way.
like carrying a little bit of
Pre-holidays.
Pre-holidays.
Pre-Christmas
Christmas hasn't
break.
hit.
Yeah, he's prepping the bod for Christmas.
If anything, I've had 3 to 6 months without work, so I should have been shredded by now.
I know. What happened?
Fuck off, man. What happened? People are
Anyway.
going to think I'm this gigantic, like, oh, we've had to reinforce the chairs in Max's studio.
So what is that? What are you wearing?
A heart monitor. A 24-hour heart monitor, which makes me sound really sickly, and I'm not.
Real fat, yeah. Why?
Yeah, but I'm not. Because I was squatting at the gym, and I passed out. I was trying to get in shape for this goddamn wedding, and I passed out at the gym. And
Was Ashley there?
Yeah, she was.
And what'd she do?
Just continued on squatting. 'Cause she's
Fuck
a beast, yeah. And then I got slapped in the face. She's like...
She slapped you?
Yeah, she's like, what's going on? Let's go to the hospital. I was squatting a whole 20 kilos on each side.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so 60. So you get an idea of the size of these legs. Ladies. Yeah. So I don't want to talk about me too much. You're right. We should.
No, but your life is in chaos, and talking about it really just gives me energy.
Disarray.
In my life. Yeah.
It's a terrible person. I did get an ultrasound of the balls once.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
bit of a
found
hypochondriac.
that lump.
Found I had a lump.
Well, I wouldn't say that's being a hypochondriac.
Yeah,
You
but
found a lump on
it was
your
nothing.
testicles.
I mean, it was nothing.
Did I tell you? Oh my god!
Okay.
Once, what happened? I think I got like a rash, like on like my undie line. What would you call it in the man? Your bikini line, but like for a man. And I was like, I'm just gonna go to the GP to have them check it out.
Were these the ones, those pussy sores that you sent me a picture of?
No, they were other ones. No. Anyway, go to the doctors. This is at a lunch break at work. Middle of winter too, let me just say. Walking down Burke Street. It's fucking cold, right? So, get in the doctor's studio. He's in the middle of CBD, right? He's just in like some random high-rise building. Free doctor, obviously. And so all around his building, other high-rise buildings.
With an open window?
Blinds up, right?
Oh,
I'm just
wow.
sat in his thing. He's like, well, what's happening? I was like, oh, I've just got like this rash here and like blah, blah, blah. Like, yep, no worries. And he sort of gets up and he's like, goes get his gloves or whatever. He's like, just take your pants off and I'll have a look. I'm like, no worries. Waiting for him to close the blinds, which he doesn't.
Wow.
Left them open. Right? I can see people typing on a key. I can almost
see them
read
make
the
it to you.
presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just got it out. And it was a sad state of affairs.
Maybe he's like signed something with those peepers to say,
oh yeah, come in.
come in and I'll...
Yeah.
And I'll
I'm here for a
showcase
cough,
some
doctor.
balls.
He's
Yeah.
like, alright, whip out your pussy. Come on, then. Can you stand closer to the window, though?
In fact, press your hands against the window. I'm just going to be back here doing medical stuff. Don't worry about it. Ignore that crimson red light coming from my laptop. That's just doctor stuff. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah. Are you nervous about getting your prostate checked when you're older?
No, I've had it done once.
What for?
Oh man, this is...
For the lump on your nuts. What the fuck is wrong with your body?
It wasn't the lump.
On testicles, your heart.
I was getting this clenching pain throughout my taint. I said it. Taint. It's the ABC, the old ass ball connection.
Your gooch.
Devil's driveway, right? Whatever you want to call it. Right? I was getting this clenching feeling which was running from my balls to my anus.
When?
And
so you just
when we were working together back at our place.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
Back at our old job.
Ah.
And I remember
Why specifically me though?
I'd look at Max and then I'd just get this
cramp
clenching
up.
feeling. No,
a cramp.
Yeah, but it was a different level of cramp. It was like someone was inside just squeezing everything. It's what I imagine women feel period pain like.
Really?
Yeah, doctor stuck a finger up there and it was enlarged.
Really? What is going on? Just
good,
random
mate.
parts of your body swelling up.
Can you imagine when I was 60? Oh my god.
There was a female doctor though?
No, it was a male doctor.
Really? And
With the hands of a UFC fighter. Like, you should have seen his fingers, mate. They were like sausages as well. When I saw him pull that out, I was like, surely not. Can we get in like a petite little Thai woman to do this examination? But he's just like, poof, on the table. And I was looking at his hands the whole consultation.
he's right with a pencil and the legs just snapping.
Yeah, the whole pen's just crackling. He's drinking from a cup that he's crushing. Yeah, man. It was...
The receptionist comes in. John, can you just open this jar of peanut butter for me? No one can get it open.
He's like, I'll do it with 2 fingers. I don't even need my second hand. Yeah, it's full on, man.
Do you tell him on the phone when you ring up, want to see Dr. John?
Nah, that's what's crazy.
Yeah.
Doctors have to they just take an expatient, not knowing when they have to be in that guy's arsehole.
I couldn't agree more.
It's so gross. Like,
My next conversation could literally be dishing out some Panadol
Yeah.
or 2 knuckle deep in some fucking homeless bum's arsehole.
It's a freaking loose arsehole. This guy...
My first prescription, mate, wash your arsehole. Number 1. Alright? Then let's worry about your inflamed gooch.
Yeah, it blows my mind, man. That's why
That's
hats off to that profession. They're sitting at their desk, they're just writing papers. Yeah, I'm doing
So
research
true.
into brain activity and going to this neuroscience conference, and the next second, like, there's a guy bent over in front of him.
I put a Coke bottle up my arse and I can't get it out. Can you fish it out for me?
Susan!
Get the
Get
plunger.
the It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy.
No, the big one. The big one.
We said, like, get your pants off and get onto the bed. So I took that as okay. I just crawled
Yeah,
really timidly onto the bed.
As you would.
With my legs hanging off the side.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what you think,
That's what you
right?
do, you sit there, yeah.
Because every time you and I have ever done doggy style, that's the way it goes. That's the only entrance.
Wait.
Not together. Sorry. So, pause.
Wait, hang on. You weren't sitting up on the bed with your legs dangling off like a
No,
chair?
I was chest down on the bed with my legs hanging
What
off.
the fuck?
Because I've got sorry, this is real deep, but I've had an injection in the butt before.
But you didn't know he was going to put a finger... He just said, take your
No,
pants off
he
and
said we're going to have to check your prostate. He didn't just surprise me
Yeah.
and me assume he's going to just flop
So I
something
was
out.
thinking, he's like, mate, what are you doing? Seriously. I was just going to give you a quick injection on the top of your
I was just
thigh.
checking
But
your heart rate, mate. Why are you bent over with your pants around your ankles?
just spreading your cheeks open.
Yeah, so I did that and he's like... It's just the sign is... Yeah, he sighed and he's like, just get onto the bed. Like, lie down on the bed like a normal human being.
Yeah, on your stomach.
No, just on your side and then knees up.
Okay.
And he tells
Like
you to relax.
in the fetal position.
Yeah, exactly like that. And then he just goes hell for leather and it's deep.
But
It is so much more deep than you... I mean, you'd love it.
Yeah,
Because Max is into a
absolutely.
bit of digit play in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Again, not us. From Emily. I'm engaged to a woman.
To a woman.
Not that there's any problem with male.
That's
love.
about the past as well.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. We're
But-
both very pro that.
Oh, mate, every sentence you say is making it sound like that's gay sex. We're both very,
Sorry,
very
yeah, it
pro
does.
that. No, we're pro other people doing that. But we'll circle back to that.
Do what you want.
So did he lube up? This is
Yeah, he
this
did.
is fascinating to me.
He did. He didn't just go and dry it.
No, I know. All right, you're gonna want to grab your knees this one, mate. The last one did not go well.
Yeah, he goes knees up to your chest as well. And
Fuck
that's
off.
deep. Yeah, so you can really get in there. And he...
How deep did he go? Like, you reckon all
I'd be surprised if there was any finger left. Because... I really would. And can I just tell you, the girth on this digit, man, was unreal. Like, this guy could be bending steel with his hands. I swear I've told you about this. I clearly haven't.
So, hang on. So he went in. How quick did he go in? Like straight.
Slowly.
Okay.
But there's a point when something's going into your butt,
Oh yeah.
where you think, surely
That's it.
you're almost at my liver. Like, that feels pretty deep.
Yeah.
And he just carried on going, man. It was like, it just didn't end.
What are you, a fucking pianist? What are you his gadget fingers for? Jesus Christ.
Did you keep a snooker cue? Because it was literally like an endless thing, man.
I can taste what's under your fingernails, mate. What's going on?
I really thought it would stop sooner.
And then he did the whole, he swiveled the finger.
He did a bit of a come hither.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Did you make any, ooh?
No, I was just like, my eyes would definitely go wide. I was like, Jesus, that felt deep.
Did you
That,
say
that
to
really
him?
did. No, I didn't.
Fuck, I
He's
wish you
a
said-
medical
I
professional.
know
You're like,
that.
all right, mate, enough's enough.
I wish you said that to me. Imagine, what would he say as a response? Like, yeah, mate, that was actually, I was pushing the limits on that one. Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
it's almost an experiment for me just to see how deep I could go.
But it definitely does something. I mean, like, you can see.
Wait, sexually or...
No, I mean, like, I wasn't
medically?
just there just enjoying it because you're worried about whatever you might have. But,
Having butt cancer.
yeah, but is that the medical term?
Yeah, I think it is. Buttorus.
Taurus canceroso.
Sounds like a fucking Harry Potter film.
Or a Pokemon. The next time I went to the bathroom, it was just fell out. Like, it wasn't like... There was no muscle pushing anything. It was just an empty...
Dude.
And to any ladies or men that have done anal out there, you'd know all about it.
Yeah.
But far out, man.
Just fell out.
It was just sloppy, just like...
Oh, God. That probably says more about your diet than it does about his fingering technique.
So that's really what Max and Archie are about, you know, just tackling the big issues.
There's a show on SBS. Have you seen that?
No.
Late at night, I was flicking through one night, and it's a surgery show. So this guy's in a theatre, surgical theatre, the ones where people can spectate.
Yeah.
And dead body, sat up on the canvas, cutting them open, and he's like getting guts out, and I mean like getting guts out, like from a fish. He's just scooping them out.
That super seedy looking German guy? Yeah,
he's putting on the table, and he's like cutting this guy up, and everyone's like just taking notes, and oh man.
So that guy, he was the one that started, I think, that exhibit around the human body.
Oh yeah, where they use actual
human bodies.
Yeah.
But just in a museum, and they brought it to Melbourne.
Yeah, they did. I didn't go.
I went. It was.
Was it good?
So confronting.
Really?
Because there was one exhibit and they were all Japanese.
Really?
Yeah. Specifically Japanese.
Why? Did he just practice in Japan?
No, I've got no idea. He's a German or Russian guy.
Maybe they're into
donating bodies.
Yeah, exactly. More open to donating the bodies.
But so there were all these exhibits where there was a human body, and half of it was still the same, literally cut down the middle, like a laser had cut the body down the middle, and then you had half the body with the skin and everything, and then they had, for reasons unbeknownst to me, just sliced up centimetre long vertical segments of the rest of the body and splayed it out over about 1 metre.
Wow.
And that's like a human person.
How would they keep all the insides in there?
Man, no idea.
They must have had to take it all out and then...
Well, they had one bit of the exhibit which was just skin.
Yeah.
Just skin, and then...
Was it all shriveled up and stuff?
No, they must preserve it somehow. Or like, and then there was one which just showed the muscle. Like someone had literally been skinned perfectly, and they just stood there. And
imagine that was your job. Sitting there skinning someone all day.
And it stunk. The whole place stunk.
Get out.
Yeah, man. Not joking.
It was a really 32-degree day. And
really weird smell from that place.
Do you know how elephants die naturally?
This
is true.
No, go.
They have, I think, 1 or 2 sets of teeth, right?
Oh no.
First set of teeth worn down. Second set of teeth wear down. And this is some sort of biological fuck up, by the way. Yeah. Surely we would have got this right. And their second set of teeth wear down before they die. So they die of starvation because they can't eat anymore.
Oh my god.
Surely that's millions of years I've got to fix that up. Do you know what I mean?
I'm with you. But when they say hunting in Africa, right? So hunting big game in Africa.
Yeah. I just think that's...
Yeah, but statistically, I read this somewhere, it helps those populations flourish.
Helps human populations flourish.
Helps the animal population flourish.
Yeah.
Because they say, all right, these animals are all going extinct as well. Like, a lot of them were just dying. So they created a gated community, and they didn't have enough money for conservation of those animals.
Right.
So
they start killing them. Yeah.
No, but they're shipping people in. When you hunt big game, you say, I'm going to go out and try and kill a cheetah. And if you hit a cheetah, it might be like $100,000.
Yeah, watching like a cheetah die or something would be hectic. But
why are you okay with that and not just taking a boiling kettle to an anthill?
Who did that?
No, I mean, that's what people do, don't they?
No, that's what sociopaths do.
Really?
You did it, didn't you?
No, I mean, I'm cool with insects outside. If you're in my house, you're fucked.
Yeah, I know. There is no difference.
Yeah.
Between killing a spider and a... That's what Emily does, which just annoys me, though.
Yeah.
She'd be like a moth in her room, right? And it's just flapping around the joint, and it's like against the light bulb. I'm not going to sleep that thing in here, man. Just get it out. She's like, no, don't. I got my thong off, about to smash it. She's like, no, and she wants to catch it and put it outside. Like, really?
Catch it?
Yeah, like catch it.
All of a sudden, you're like,
and release it.
How do you catch?
You don't. You squash. You don't catch.
And you tell her you caught.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they exit the room. She just hears this. Yeah, caught him. He's safe.
He's safe. There he is. Just flick him out the window. He's loving it. Yeah. Just a strong wind just pushes his dead carcass out the window.
So yeah, I don't have a problem with that at all.
Yeah.
My mum used to, I love this. Grew up lived in the country for ages. And when there were like crickets or grasshoppers, because they bite, they're real aggro. Anyway,
Grasshoppers? Really?
They'll bite you and they hurt.
They look creepy.
Yeah, they do, eh?
Yeah. They look like little, like they're plotting.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Go on.
And again, what would you do if you found a grasshopper? Either squash it or you be kind, you catch it and you let it go.
Is it in your house?
Yeah. She'd grab them, she'd catch them with her fingers, right?
Oh god.
And not even squash them.
I'm gonna get messages from Peter.
She'd rip their heads off.
Jesus.
Grab by the head, twist it, rip it off.
Leave the body to send a message.
Exactly. On a toothpick. This is one of those moments when, you know, as a kid, like, you admire your parents, you love them, but like you respect them because they're the disciplinarians. But then sometimes that, like, if you ever see your dad get real, like, not like angry as in go clean your room angry, but like
angry, yeah,
like shouting and like will throw something or lift something, like, wow, you got some strength. Like, I'm 7 and you could fuck me up big time. I never knew that. The first time I saw my mum do this thing was when I was like, you know what? I reckon I'm just gonna respect this woman now. Like, she can really do some damage. Like goldfish, sick. They get all bent and like, you know, they can't swim around anymore. He's on the out. Yeah. This goldfish. So usually you take him, you flush him down the toilet. Nah.
I thought what does that do?
Nothing, mate. They're just floating around in the sewage now.
So now, but just see out the rest of your days. If they're not dead, it's usually dead when it's in there, though, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay. But there's a few. Have you ever had a goldfish?
Nah.
No, like they're sick all the time. And especially if you're a kid, you can't look after a goldfish. Maybe in
the Max household.
Yeah, well, Mum used to say that they can pick up. You're gonna love this.
They can pick up
on your energy.
Oh,
so if you're in an angry house, your goldfish will die.
If I go to your house, they're just a bunch of like ancient crystals
and moon rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you walk in, it's like, I'm going to give you the jazz rock that suits your aura. Yeah, it's exactly like that in my house. No, anyway, they crinkle up a few days before they die. Like, they're all bent and twisted and God. Like, they don't die straight away. Like, you don't just wake up in the morning, they're dead. You're like, oh my God. Jean-Claude Van Damme and the fishes. He's dying. Anyway, he's all bent up. Mum takes him out of the bowl. It's like, oh yeah, he's going to flush him down the toilet. And she goes, come with me.
This is so sinister.
Get rid of this fish, right? She takes it outside, just in her hands, takes it outside, goes in the garage, puts it on the floor, gets a hammer.
That's so unnecessary, man. What kind of lesson is that to a kid? Like, this is how destructive.
Hits it and, like, sort of connected, because they're slippery, sort of connected on, like, the corner of the head. So this thing has just gone, like, slid across the garage floor. She's chasing around, and it's still flopping about.
God.
Yeah, like,
Jesus.
Yeah, wow.
Did you do something to piss her off that she felt she needed to show that unnecessary?
As she did it, she just looked at me in the eye.
Doof. No, but to like kill something, I don't think I can. I can't even kill cockroaches.
Really?
It creeps me out. I was late to work once because there were cockroaches in my car.
Because you don't touch them, or you just
they're
can't.
Gross.
Yeah, they are, but they're
just monsters. They're actual monsters, like the tiny little monsters. No, I'd like to be able to do it. I don't think I could.
I think there's something about it. It makes you feel, I don't know, like a predator. Do you know what I mean? Like top of the food chain.
Penguin.
Oh, I could boot the shit out of a penguin. Easy. I'll go to St Kilda right now and kick a penguin right in the head.
Fuck a penguin up.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
No, obviously I couldn't do that, but...
Have you been to China?
No, I would love to go.
A mate of mine's living in Beijing at the moment.
Really?
And he was saying that as you go through the markets, you know, they've got all sorts of insects and stuff on kebabs. Like, so you've got like a scorpion, a stick covered in scorpion.
I'm saying that. They sort of have it in KL as well.
But is it like a novelty just for the tourists kind of thing? Or is it actually a commonly eaten thing?
I don't know. I would be speaking out of turn, but I think they do eat it.
Yeah. Well, have you seen Idiot Abroad?
Yeah.
So that's Carl Pilkington's little thing and Ricky Gervais. There's one where
Shout out to the Ricky Gervais podcast. Return the favour, mate. Next up on Monkey News. Still in the segments.
But the bus driver just said, all right, we're going to pause for a break.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
And he just eats it was like a chicken egg, but it was a fetus.
Yeah.
It was half chicken.
And he's gobbling it
half egg. And he's just like gnawing through this...
It's still, but like it was
elastic
further
egg.
Enough progress in its development that it had like a beak and like...
Yeah. Yeah, it's full on.
What would you draw a line at anything to eat? Like
insects.
You wouldn't eat insects?
No.
I reckon they'd be easy. Cooked, they'd be crunchy.
No.
But eating chips.
No, I wouldn't.
What about like a witchetty grub, like the big...
Yeah, no way. All that stuff's rank.
Yeah.
We don't need to. If we can farm...
Yeah, well, I know. We don't need to do a lot of things, but we do them.
Yeah, it's true.
But it's just for the experience. You don't need to go travelling, but do it.
Is this going to be one of your experiences? Go and eat a scorpion?
I don't know where you could yet, but definitely.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you've eaten?
Monkey brain in India.
See, that's dangerous,
yeah,
though.
And it's served in the head of the monkey.
Yeah.
It is fucked up. That was
in
a
the
real
heads
fan.
of the live monkeys.
Yeah.
He's just got to squat there.
Yeah. Part of it is you got to chop their head off. No, it was full on. And it was a really fancy restaurant. So it came out of the center of the thing, and it was a full monkey head.
Yeah.
And the top had like the bit where you're meant to pull from was plastic, but they'd like screwed that in to where its hair would be. It was fucked up. And it's cooked. It was an actual cooked meal. But
did it have did the monkey's head have like skin and stuff on it?
Yeah, man, it was a full head.
Just chopped in half. Like the
Imagine,
skull
and just the top of it off.
Shit.
Which is pretty full on. And
that's
it tasted
dangerous, isn't it?
Delicious.
Really?
Delicious. Still.
Can't you get real sick from that? Isn't there diseases and stuff you get from the brain?
Probably, but it's like a
brain.
5-star restaurant.
Yeah, okay.
What about in Japan where there's that fish that if you
the
don't
puffer fish.
Yeah, cut it a certain way, like you're dead.
You need like a special license to. I don't know if this is true, but to get your chef's whatever license to be able to cook that, your final test is eating one
that
you've
you've
prepared.
done.
Yeah.
Oh. Which is fair. I mean, if you're going to be saying that to other people,
that's the ultimate test. Yeah.
I wonder what you've got to do. What makes it like how it becomes safe?
I guess it'd just be like being a surgeon. Like you just got to know exactly where to cut and.
That's so full on.
And I think it's apparently it's like one of the things where it's not like an octopus ink sac where you bust it like fuck.
Yeah.
Poison everywhere.
You still don't know.
Yeah, you just don't know until you eat it.
Jesus. What do we do if we need to go to the bathroom during this?
Just go.
Do you want to pause it?
Nah, just do it.
All right, we'll be back. Can we just have a 10-minute break?
Yeah, we'll have a break. Archie and Max, we'll be back.
We'll be back. Can we still talk about your toilet paper?
Oh, how bad is it?
It's not great, mate.
Oh.
It's a step up from
Seriously,
sandpaper.
That's what my housemate's doing.
What is it? Is it like recycled toilet paper?
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, exactly. It's like really funny shit. And when you try and tear it, like rip it off, it rips long strips. It won't just snap off cleanly.
It is horrible.
Anyway.
Do you know how I knew your family was super well off?
Why?
When you were Skyping the H-man from my home. Yeah. And your mum said, my family home, which is everything my parents have worked hard to achieve.
In the living room.
In the living room.
Which is arguably the biggest room in the house.
Yeah, and Max's mum on Skype said, oh, it's a cute little apartment that Archie's got there. I was like, no, it's just everything my parents have earned over the course of their life in this place. It's pretty fucking brutal.
Oh, you guys out there playing the maid's quarters. That's so cute.
Jesus.
No, it's not like that.
Which is funny because in complete contrast to everything about Max.
Yeah, well, I live... Oh, that's their life. That is not my life.
I'm with you.
You've seen my life.
Yeah, it's abysmal.
It's
I mean, if your parents saw the way you actually live, they
wouldn't be happy.
They wouldn't be happy.
Oh, they would be happy.
I mean, Jeffrey wouldn't be happy.
Their dog lives a better life than they.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I should do something. I need to conquer a fear of fish and heights.
Fear. Sharks I can get.
No, but I was a good swimmer. I swam for my county. I swam for Essex.
That just tells me you're not a good swimmer.
No.
Swam for me county. How many good swimmers are in that county?
No, it was Essex. Essex is a big county in England. I swam for Essex. I did butterfly, mate.
In the Olympics and from the UK, all the way from Essex, this guy fake tanned up. Jumps in the pool with this long trail of fake tan.
Why am I fake tan? You're creating this real
Isn't
poor
that
image of me.
Essex?
Like,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Essex.
That is Essex, yeah. No, I was good in the pool, mate. I'm still good in the pool.
You'd be better than me, for sure.
Probably, but then I'd see a goldfish
Fish,
and shit myself.
Yeah. Is that why you don't have goldfish as pets?
No, I had sea monkeys.
That's sad.
Are they living?
Well, yeah, they are. They're living things, but they're so small. On the box,
No, man,
it's
they
like
grow.
Like on the box, they're like
everywhere,
got
man.
these communities. There's like one
Yeah,
of them with a
I know,
crown
yeah, I
on
know,
in this
yeah.
castle. Like, fuck
It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
I'm gonna be the king of this new, like race of things.
Yeah,
and then it's
they're
this
not
little
pets.
fucking
I got a dog. I'm cool with dogs. Oh, they get super old and they die.
That's a bit sad though.
My dog's got arthritis at the moment. He's just sad.
He's a sad old sack,
He's
isn't
a
he?
sad dog. Don't say he's sad. He's a sweetheart.
He
He's
just
a little golden
mopes around.
retriever. Yeah, he's 12.
I think if
God,
if
he's
could
lived a good life.
He has, but now he's done. He's checked out. I mean,
Jeez.
Like, he looks at you, you can just tell him, like, he just tells
like, let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Oh, mate, just dump a little bit of
Yeah, he used to be really sad to go to the vet, but now he's just pumped. He's like, maybe this is it. This could be good. Stop me from this suffering. No,
he comes back fixed. He's like, oh.
Yeah, we're just pumping him with pills. He's like, haven't we done enough pills? I've dogged the shit out of this. Let's call it. I just want to learn to surf. I've done a bit in Sydney. I took 2 classes in Sydney.
You've done a bit, yeah, 2 classes.
2 classes.
On the foamy.
Yeah.
On the whitewash.
I just couldn't step
You
it
and
up.
75 Asian tourists. 74 of whom need rescuing the next 2 minutes.
Like, yeah, what is with those guys, man?
What?
The Asian tourists. It's always... I'm sorry, but it's fact.
We, like, seriously, take your jeans off before you jump into the ocean. What are you doing? Are you... First of all, who goes to the beach in jeans? First of all, it's 35 fucking degrees. And how many jeans are you bringing with you? That you've got enough to swim in,
Yeah,
get changed at the beach, you're fresh.
At best 2 pairs of jeans,
Yeah,
and I wouldn't swim in any of them. If I know there's gonna be water, I'm wearing.
Yeah, I'm not wearing jeans.
Yeah, I'm not wearing jeans. Yeah, but just the confidence when they just go out, like, I'm gonna swim a kilometre that way and nothing's gonna happen. Oh yeah, there's big waves and that massive riptide, but let's go see what's happening under there.
Have you ever swum before? Nah, actually, this is my first time in a
never.
body of water bigger than my bathtub. I reckon I've got it though.
And they wear goggles in the ocean. What are you trying to see under there, mate? Nothing. There's nothing there. Especially in Bono. It's piss and, like, injections.
Just so they can open their eyes before they drown. Well, this is it.
It's so dumb. You know, it is really weird, though, which was probably the biggest culture shock to me.
From being in India?
Yeah.
What's that?
So, again, I want to preface this by saying, all for gay marriage and love between anyone, right? But just best mates.
Archie and Max do support gay marriage.
Categorically.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. We've got a lot of gay friends.
Do we?
Well, I know 2 gay people.
Yeah.
They're gay with each other, so... I happen to know a gay couple. Yeah. But just best mates, blokes in India holding hands.
Yeah.
And just nothing gay about it. It's just me holding my mate's hand.
Which
But, like, swinging through the streets.
Yeah. Fine, right?
No, it's
great.
It is.
But
it's all love.
Makes it not great or understandable is that you can't hold your wife's hand.
I'm sure you can.
But it's like it's a bit weird though.
Jesus.
Can you?
If you're an Indian listener, please, we know half of what we're saying isn't
Is not
100%
fact
accurate.
Yeah. Imagine we need like a the presidential
fact check.
Yeah,
underneath.
the fact check.
Yeah,
Wrong.
bullshit.
Would you go to space? I think I saw.
I would.
Really?
I'd loved, man.
Imagine going up in a rocket. That's.
I mean, the
in terms of
G-force and
body
stuff like
pressure.
that.
Yeah, and like how scary that would be.
But if it was tried and tested, of course you would.
It's semi-is, really. Like
it's not, man.
They're swapping space station astronauts all the goddamn time.
What are you? Did you see Elon Musk's SpaceX?
No. Oh, it's the same.
So he's got SpaceX, right? Yeah. Basically, like rivals NASA. But he's put basically all of his money into trying to create a renewable or a reusable rocket.
Yeah.
So he's like, his whole preface was, you fire a rocket up into space, 90% of it just disintegrates into the atmosphere. Let's just try and preserve some of it. Mate, those rockets are blowing up left, right, and centre. And he's got the best minds in the world working on it. He's paying them outrageous amounts.
But I think the traditional ones are okay. How are these astronauts getting up there?
No, I'm sure they are.
They're not spent. How long have they spent up there? 6 months at a time?
Yeah.
Could you do that? Could you be an astronaut and could you live in space for 6 months?
I don't know.
That would be fucked.
Not a real question though. Like, am I no longer getting married? Or maybe it's a great escape mechanism?
No, like whatever. You're married, whatever. But you become an astronaut.
6 months? Can I be with anyone?
Why is that your first thought? How am I getting my rocks off in space?
No, not sexually, you pervert.
I want to come in space. That's my number one thing.
Stand over there, we'll still get you.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
man.
supposed to be recording the temperature of Mars. Fuck this.
I just mean I don't want to be alone for 6 months.
No, you're in this
fucking insane.
You're in a space station.
So there are other people around.
Yeah, you're with Yanks and Japanese, but the Russians are on their side and the Westerners are on their side.
Why do you go to conflict?
That happens.
What? Really?
Yeah, there's a Russian side of the space station, and there's like an English side of it.
What's wrong with people?
Because back in the Cold War, what was it? I don't know, they just
the race to the moon. But no, I'm good to that. But if you think about it, I mean, I think it was Carl Pilkington said it, and I'm referencing
This is
it.
going to be good, yeah.
But he said,
it's either Plato or Carl Pilkington.
You know, there's an astronaut who was in there, and there were 2 astronauts that went up, and 1 astronaut went out to do some work on the outside of the spacecraft,
which is
also insane.
Fucked.
Like, it's just, that is extreme.
Yeah.
When we talk extreme, that's extreme.
It doesn't get
his whole thing was saying that the guy on the space station was, for a brief period of time, the loneliest person in existence. Because he's
that we know of.
Yeah, right, mate. Here we go. But he was as remote from anyone else as you could be.
Yeah.
That would be lonely for 6 months. Fuck me.
Nah, not for 6 months. You'd be with other people. I'm just thinking.
I think you would. Why wouldn't
be
you?
comfortable in this floating vehicle
for a month? Absolutely.
Watching the world pass underneath you.
Yeah. Wouldn't you?
And like I don't know how long it takes to circle the Earth, but every so minutes it's dark, then it's sun, then it's dark.
I don't think it's minutes, mate.
Isn't it?
Surely not.
For a satellite to go around the Earth, they for
we
lack
are
of a better
speaking
term,
on stuff
they
that
rock
we
it.
do not know.
Let's have a
You're
look.
going to Google it?
Yeah, I am.
How quick it takes for a satellite to to circle the Earth?
I'll check the space station. Here we go. Time for space station.
All right. So while we're getting on the...
Okay, 92 minutes. So every 30 minutes, sun, dark, sun, dark, sun, dark.
Yeah, fuck. When do we wrap this up? Like, how long have we been talking for?
A long time.
So edited 12 minutes.
Yeah, we probably got about 12 minutes of good content, including the introduction jingle.
So as part of this podcast, Max and I are going to be setting challenges for the other one, weekly challenges. So this week I think Max is going to give me one. Experiences then. Well, mine will probably be more like challenges.
It makes me nervous.
Yeah, it should.
Because the spirit of this is 2 guys trying to learn, teach, better themselves, better one another.
Sure.
Right? That's like a love fest. I don't want you giving me monk type challenges, balance your forehead on a spear or something like line a bit of nails,
dangle a
set your
4
nuts on
kilo
fire.
weight to your balls.
No, I'm talking like try yoga for a week.
Yeah, that's sweet. That's really nice.
Drink fruit smoothies for breakfast every day. And how does your body feel now? I feel so much better, thank you.
Go. What's your experience for me?
There is the no sugar one, but I've got a couple of good ones.
No sugar one can go and fuck itself because all you're doing there is calling me fat.
Well, I'm not, but now it's proven that you can't do it. Can't do the experience. That's the whole point of the experience.
Just a demo podcast. I can do no sugar.
I don't think you can, but anyway, I will do something different.
Yeah, go on.
This is a good one. You're gonna think this is shit. I know you are, but I think it's amazing.
What would a listener think of this one? That's who we need to be focusing on.
I think they would like it because it's going to further you as a person. Not that you need
sake.
furthering, but also
no masturbating for a week.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be like masturbating every 2 hours a week or something. No, everyone you interact with via speech throughout your day, every day.
This is going to be dumb. Speaking in an offensive Asian accent.
No, come
something like that.
Man.
Knowing you.
How is that an experience? Well, it would be.
Yeah, it would be a fucking experience.
No, you got to compliment them. At least one compliment.
Yeah.
Everyone you speak to. So if you're going to get coffee, long black, mate. Oh, I like your shirt, by the way. It's really nice.
And just really sweet.
Everyone.
And just judge how people react to that.
Yeah. But then see how you feel to that.
I'm going to get so many numbers from this.
You could. Even the tram door. She's like, can you please hold that tram light? Yeah, no worries. Oh, by the way, great haircut.
Got great tits.
Oh, no.